What's up, everybody, and welcome back. Man, what a match day 24 for some of these games. But we're going to review match day 24 and then move on to match day 25. I don't feel like I did very well this time around. So let's just get started with match day 24 results. We had Newcastle against Everton. I picked Newcastle to win this game 1-0 against Everton. I got the winner right, but I did not get the scoreline right. I said 1-0, and the final was actually 3-1 Newcastle. So I did get the winner right. Not too bad. Next, we have West Ham United against Watford. I said that West Ham would win this game 2-0. And really, West Ham won 1-0. So another winner picked, but not the score right. So, but not bad. Next game we have is Burnley against Manchester United. I picked Man United to win this game 2-1. I'm a little upset that Manchester United can't get it together. I feel like, I know that they're winning and they're drawing and everything like that, but I really think that they should have won this game against Burnley. Burnley is 20th in the table. They're sitting at 6th, and they drew them 1-1. I understand the match was at Burnley, but still, like, to me, with who Manchester United have, they should not have an issue. They should have won that game, in my opinion. So, moving on from that, we have Man City versus Brentford. I picked Man City to win this game 3-1. It's pretty close-ish in the prediction. I did get the winner correct with Man City, but they won 2-0, shutting out Brentford. So moving forward, we've got Norwich versus Crystal Palace. I thought for sure Norwich was going to stay on the winning path and continue to win, especially being at home, but they did walk away with a draw 1-1 against Crystal Palace. Moving on is Tottenham against Southampton. I'm very disappointed with Tottenham. I just don't know what's going on with them either. With the players that they have, I feel like they should be better than what they are. Granted, they are sitting at 7th in the table. Southampton is sitting at 10th. I thought this game would end up in a draw, and Southampton actually came on the road and beat them 3-2. I don't know. Tottenham needs to get it together. That's all I have to say. I'm a Harry Kane fan. I like Harry Kane. I like Son. I know that Dele Alli is no longer there, but I'm also a fan of Dele Alli. So I will, keep up with him at Everton. But yeah, I think that Tottenham have a good team. They just need to be used together well, and I don't think that is happening. So moving on from that, we have Ashton Villa versus Leeds. I thought this was going to be a 1-1 draw. It did end up being a draw, but it was actually 3-3. A lot of goals in this game. I bet you this was fun for people that went to the game. If anybody is watching that went to the game, please in the comments below tell us how fun that game was. I know that, like, especially with it being Ashton Villa, I know that you probably wanted them to win, but man, with having 6 goals in the game altogether, woo! That's nice. But got that one right. I picked it as a draw. It ended up in a draw. So moving on to the last 2 games that happened on Thursday, we had Liverpool against Leicester City. I picked it to be 2-0. And Liverpool matched that for me at 2-0, actually winning. Liverpool's just good. I feel like we haven't here in the U.S. I don't feel like I've heard Liverpool being in the news and stuff a lot, and they're quite good. And I really like Liverpool. I like what they bring to the table. So I'm excited for them to continue with their success. So the final game is Wolves versus Arsenal. For some reason, for this prediction, I thought that it was going to be a goal fest. I thought that the Wolves would actually win 3-2, and in all reality, the Wolves lost 1-0, with Arsenal winning away at Wolves. So those are my predictions. That was my predictions for Matchday 24 and the results. So I decided to keep the stats page here. So the 27 games that have been predicted and have been played. So there were some predictions we made for games that got postponed and all that. I've picked the winner correctly 14 times, and this number is actually a lot lower now. I picked both scores and the winner correctly only 6 times out of the 27. Still not bad. We continue to push through. So next up we have my predictions for Matchday 25, which actually starts tomorrow morning at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time. First up, we have Man United versus Southampton. Southampton's coming off that win, excuse me, against Tottenham. Manchester United coming off of that draw from Burnley. Both teams pretty good form for the most part. But I think with the game being at Old Trafford, I think that Man United win this game 2-0. Just my opinion. I think that they need to get back on track, and I want to see more from Ronaldo. I know that there's news circulating that he's going to be leaving Man United and he's not happy there, which is understandable. A person that wants to win ball games, they're not really consistently winning, I feel like. Let me see what their record is here. Hold on. I'm sorry. They have 11 wins, 6 draws, and 6 losses on the season so far, sitting at 6th place. I mean, I understand, like, he wants to win games, but there's also better ways to approach that. And I don't know if he's handling it all that well. Just my opinion. You can let me know your opinion below. So moving on from that, we've got Brentford versus Crystal Palace. This matchup is, I think, going to be a pretty good one. It's Crystal Palace is 13th in the table. Brentford is 14th. The current form, Brentford is not in a very good form. They have lost their last 5 games. Crystal Palace, okay, 2 wins, 2 draws, and a loss in the last 5. And the last time that these two teams played was back in August, and it was a draw 0-0. In this game, though, I think that with it being at Brentford Community Stadium, I believe that Brentford is actually going to get back to winning, to get a win, not continue to lose. And I think that they're going to win 1-0 over Crystal Palace. So next, we have Everton versus Leeds United. I really would like to see Everton step up and win this game. And like I said earlier in the video, I do like Dele Alli. I hope that he succeeds at Everton. I would love to see him get back to his old self of playing. I think he has struggled the last couple years. And they've also brought in Van der Beek? Is that who it was? And so I would like to see them, get back on, like Everton, to get back on the winning streak, or not winning streak, but just back to winning games. So moving on from that, I'm just rambling on here. I actually have Everton and Leeds United drawing at 2-2. So going on from that, we have Watford versus Brighton. This is a 9 versus 19. Um, I can't believe Brighton is actually doing as good as they are. I like it. I like when the underdog is winning. But with Watford being at home, I think that there might be a good bit of goals in this game. I don't know why, but I think so. And I'm actually going with Watford 3-2 over Brighton. So next up on the list is Norwich City versus Man City. Boy, would I like to say, let's go Norwich and win this game. But unfortunately, I can't say that. I would like to see it because, again, I like Josh Sargent. And I wish that he would do better than what he's doing at Norwich. But the current form for both, well, obviously for Man City, it's not bad at all. 4 wins and a draw in the last 5. And then Norwich City is actually doing pretty well right now. Even though they are sitting 18th in the table, their last 5 games, they have 3 wins, a draw, and a loss. But the last time that these two teams played back in August, Man City pretty much had their way with Norwich beating them 5-0. So with that being said, for this game, I think that Man City wins 3-1. I think that Norwich City gets a goal on them this time, but there's no way they can hang with Man City, even being at home. Man City's just too good. So next up, we have Burnley versus Liverpool. They are at Burnley for this game. And the form for both of these teams, so Liverpool's sitting second in the table, where Burnley's sitting 20th. I think that Liverpool will dominate this game possession-wise. But obviously, like, they're gonna beat Burnley, and I think that they are gonna beat them 1-0, and that's it. I think that they will dominate possession, just not get a lot of looks. But current form, even just looking at current form, I mean, Liverpool has won their last 5 games, where Burnley has drawn 3 and lost 2. And the last time, and the reason why I pick 1-0 is because the last couple times they have played, one of them was 3-0 Liverpool. But Liverpool, the last game back in August, it was 2-0. Liverpool 3-0. But then before that, Burnley actually won 1-0. So I feel like I don't know. I just got a feeling it's going to be 1-0. It's not going to be a blowout win for Liverpool. So next we have Newcastle United versus Ashton Villa. I think this is going to be a pretty good game. And I actually, between the two of them, this is 11th. Ashton Villa is 11th in the table. Newcastle 17th in the table. Newcastle's current form is 2 wins, 2 draws, and a loss. And then Ashton Villa's is a win, 2 draws, 2 losses. This is going to be a good match. The last time they played back in August, Ashton Villa won 2-0 at home. This game is being played at Newcastle, and I believe that this game is actually going to end in a 1-1 draw. I think both teams are looking up in the sense of their play and how they're going to finish this season. But I do believe that they will tie this game. So now we move on to Tottenham versus the Wolves. This is a pretty good matchup. I mean, they're 7th and 8th in the table. Current form is about the same-ish. Tottenham have 2 wins, 3 losses, and the Wolves are actually 3 wins, 2 losses in the last 5 games. The last time that these two teams met was in the EFL Cup. It was 5-4. I think that was on penalties. And then before that, back in August, Tottenham beat Wolves at home 1-0. I believe in this game, with the way that Tottenham are playing, the inconsistency, I believe that they are actually going to win at home at Tottenham Stadium 2-1 against the Wolves. I like both of these teams. I like both of their, players on both teams. That's the thing about the Premier League. I really don't have a favorite team. It's really I like a lot of players on a lot of different teams. So, like I like Jimenez, and then like for Tottenham, how I said I like Son, Kane, and everything. But I do believe in this game, Tottenham wins 2-1 against the Wolves. And the final game of Matchday 25 is Leicester City versus West Ham. They are playing at King Power Stadium. West Ham are sitting at 4th in the table. Leicester City not doing so well this year, and they're sitting at 12th in the table. Current forms, Leicester City have 1 win, 1 draw, 3 losses. West Ham is sitting at 3 wins and 2 losses for their last 5. The last time that these two teams met was back in August, and West Ham pretty much destroyed Leicester City 4-1. I don't think that's going to happen this time. I think that West Ham is going to slip up this game, and Leicester City is going to win 2-1 versus West Ham at home. So that is the games for Matchday 25. It's action-packed weekend. It's nice that all these games are on Saturday and Sunday, so you can watch all day long. I love it. So please let me know down in the comments, who you have winning, who you think I got completely wrong, or if you agree with me. Like I said, put it down in the comments. Also, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like the content, please subscribe. I've seen my last video has done decent for me being a starter, but a lot of people aren't subscribed or liking the videos. So please, if you would do that, please, to help me out, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. So until the end of this match day 25, we'll see you at match day 26.